9 out of 10 drivers have zero clue these hidden features even exist inside their own cars. But here's the kicker. One of these buttons could actually save you thousands in repairs, and chances are you've been ignoring this secret feature. Before you start wasting money, here's 17 little known car features you don't know about. Don't skip, it will save you a lot. Let's start now with secret number 17, hidden keyhole and backup, key in your fob. Picture this. You're stuck outside your car, key fob in hand, and the battery has died. Panic sets in. Most of us are used to pressing a button to unlock the car, but here's what most drivers miss. Inside that sleek key fob lies a hidden mechanical key that could literally save your day. There's usually a small latch on the side or back of the fob. Slide or press it and you'll pull out the key. Even better, the lock on the car is often hidden too, typically behind a small plastic cover on the door handle. In most key fobs, you'll find a small release button or sliding lever that lets you access this backup. Here's the irony. Many drivers go years without noticing this feature, but once you know it, you'll never worry about a dead fob battery or electronic lock glitch stranding you. It's not just a backup, it's a clever design touch that adds an extra layer of security. This simple feature alone could save you a $200 locksmith call when you're stranded at midnight. Secret number 16, the traction control button. Your winter lifeline. That button with the car and squiggly lines behind it? Most drivers have no idea what it does, and that's a problem. It's your traction control system, and knowing when to use it or turn it off could be the difference between staying on the road and ending up in a ditch. Here's the deal. Traction control helps prevent your wheels from spinning when you're accelerating on slippery surfaces. It's a lifesaver on icy roads, wet pavement, or loose gravel. The system automatically reduces engine power and applies brake force to individual wheels to keep you stable. But here's the twist nobody tells you. Sometimes you actually need to turn it off. If you're stuck in deep snow or mud, traction control can work against you by cutting power when you need wheel spin to get unstuck. A quick press of that button disables it temporarily, letting you power through. Just remember to turn it back on once you're free. Most drivers never touch this button and have no idea it could save them from getting stranded. Even better, understanding when to toggle it makes you look like a driving pro when everyone else is stuck spinning their wheels. Speaking of buttons that save you money, you'd be surprised by this next secret. Secret number 15. Turn off lane warnings forever. Starting strong with that annoying lane departure warning beeping that makes you want to throw your steering wheel out the window. But here's what they don't tell you. There's actually a secret button to turn it off permanently. Look for a button on your steering wheel that looks like a car between two dotted lines. Press and hold it and boom. No more robotic nagging every time you change lanes like a normal human being. Most manufacturers hide this button in plain sight, but once you find it, you can customize exactly how aggressive or chill your car's safety nanny gets. The system was originally designed for highway driving, but it went overboard trying to keep you in your lane on every street. What's worse is some systems are so sensitive they'll beep when you're avoiding potholes or making perfectly safe lane adjustments. Some cars require you to dig into the infotainment menu, but it's worth the treasure hunt because let's be honest, nothing ruins a good drive like your car having a panic attack every time you drift 2 inches. Now this next one is about to save your lungs and your AC system. Secret number 14, your AC's secret weapon. Ever been stuck in traffic behind a diesel truck puffing out clouds of smoke like it's auditioning for a post-apocalyptic movie? That little button on your dashboard with a car and a circular arrow isn't just there for looks. It's actually your car's built-in air quality shield. The recirculation button acts like a barrier against outside pollution, exhaust fumes, and even those random farm smells when you're out on rural roads. With one press, your car stops drawing in air from outside and starts reusing the cleaner air already inside the cabin. Most drivers think this button is just for recirculating air, but it's actually a sophisticated filtration system. And here's the kicker. Not only does this protect your lungs from all those nasty particles, but it also boosts your AC's performance by up to 20% in extreme heat. That means faster cooling and less wear on the system. What they don't tell you is that using this feature can actually make your cabin air filter last longer by cutting down on how much gunk it has to filter out. That's one less expensive service visit you have to schedule. This next one will shock you. Secret number 13, steering wheel adjustment lever. Ever feel like you're sitting too far from the wheel or stretching to reach it? Most drivers suffer through uncomfortable positions for years without realizing there's a simple fix literally under their steering column. Look beneath your steering wheel and you'll find a small lever or handle. Pull it, and suddenly your steering wheel moves up, down, closer, or farther away depending on your car's design. Some models let you tilt the wheel, while others offer full telescopic adjustment that brings the wheel toward or away from you. This isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. When your steering wheel is positioned correctly, you have better control, clearer visibility of your dashboard, and your airbag is properly aligned to protect you in a crash. The ideal position keeps your arms slightly bent and lets you see all your gauges without leaning forward. Here's the crazy part. Surveys show that nearly 40% of drivers never adjust their steering wheel position, even when they're clearly uncomfortable. They just accept whatever position the previous driver left it in, whether that's a rental car, their spouse's daily setting, or even their own car from the day they bought it. Take 10 seconds to find that lever and adjust your wheel to fit you perfectly. Your back, shoulders, and neck will thank you on every drive. Once you lock it in your ideal position, you'll wonder how you ever drove any other way. Secret number 12, pull out sun visor extension. You're driving straight into the sunset, and the glare is relentless. You flip down the sun visor thinking it'll help, but the rays still sneak around the edge, hitting your eyes from the side. That glare isn't just annoying, it's dangerous, as a moment's distraction can make you miss a hazard on the road. But here's what most drivers overlook. Many cars have a built-in fix called the extendable sun visor. Hidden inside the visor is often a sliding panel. Pull it out and it covers the gap at the side, blocking light that regular visors miss. Car designers knew that traditional visors couldn't handle every angle of sun penetration, especially during sunrise and sunset hours. This sliding extension was their elegant solution, but somehow never made it into most owners' manuals. To find it, check the bottom or side edges of your sun visor. The extension is usually tucked inside and can be pulled out smoothly to cover a wider area. This small adjustment makes a big difference. Your eyes stay comfortable, your vision isn't interrupted by flashes of light, and you can focus fully on the road ahead. Before we get to the really mind-blowing stuff, do me a favor, hit that like button. We did a ton of research for this, and it actually helps us keep making content like this. Done? Awesome. Now let's talk about something hiding under your hood. Secret number 11, the hazard light. Double tap. Ever see someone flash their hazard lights twice after you let them merge? That's actually a secret driving courtesy signal. But here's what almost nobody knows. Your hazard button has a hidden function that could save you in an emergency. On many modern cars, pressing and holding the hazard light button for several seconds activates an emergency mode that makes your lights flash in a specific panic pattern. This distinctive flashing is designed to alert other drivers that you're in serious trouble, not just pulled over for a phone call. But here's where it gets even better. Some vehicles have a double tap feature on the hazard button that automatically activates different lighting modes. Double tap quickly and your car might switch to a slower, more visible flash pattern that's perfect for foggy conditions or when you're stopped on the side of a dark highway. The really crazy part? Many luxury brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi have programmed their hazard buttons to do even more. In some models, a long press can activate all exterior lights at maximum brightness, turning your car into a beacon that's visible from nearly a mile away in emergency situations. Most drivers just press it once and walk away, never realizing this button could be the difference between being seen and being hit in a roadside emergency. Check your owner's manual. Your hazard button might be way smarter than you think. Here's a feature so obvious, it's insulting that most of us still don't know about it. Secret number 10, arrow shows fuel cap location. Have you ever driven an unfamiliar car, pulled into a gas station, and struggled to figure out which side the fuel cap is on? You lean out the window, check the mirrors, or even get out to look. Sounds funny, but almost everyone's been there at least once. But here's the truth. The answer is right in front of you on the dashboard. Next to the familiar fuel pump icon, if you look closely, you'll see a small arrow pointing left or right. That arrow is the secret telling you exactly where the fuel cap is. This feature became industry standard after too many customers complained about the embarrassment of pulling up to the wrong side of gas pumps. Car manufacturers quietly added this detail, but never really advertised it. No guessing, no waving to the gas station attendant for help. Just a quick glance gives you the answer. This tiny detail is a lifesaver for anyone driving different cars like rentals, borrowed vehicles, or company cars. And here's the kicker. This has been standard since the 1990s, yet half of all drivers still play gas station twister. While we're at the pump, let me show you another feature that could prevent a $3,000 repair. Secret number 9. Fuel cap holder inside gas door. This one's so simple, you'll wonder how you missed it. The next time you're filling up at the pump, take a look at the inside of your gas tank door. See that little hook or notch? Most people think it's some random design flaw. The truth, it's actually made to hold your fuel cap while you're pumping gas. But here's the kicker that could save you thousands. Letting the cap hang down or placing it on your car's roof isn't just careless. It can lead to scratch paint, dirt entering your fuel system, and eventually clogged fuel injectors. That's a $3,000 repair just waiting to ruin your day. Gas station attendants see this mistake dozens of times every day. People setting caps on dirty surfaces or letting them dangle and collect road grime. What seems like a minor oversight can lead to major engine problems down the road. And get this, almost every car has this tiny hook, yet about 95% of drivers never use it. Even worse, when grime sneaks into your fuel system, it doesn't just mess with your injectors. It can wreck your fuel pump and eventually cause total engine failure. All from skipping a step that takes 2 seconds. Secret number 8. Open windows with your remote. In the summer, we've all felt that blast of scorching air when opening a car door, like stepping into a mobile oven. But here's what many don't know. A lot of cars have a handy feature that most owners never discover. Your key fob isn't just for unlocking doors or setting the alarm. On many models, holding the unlock button for a few seconds makes all windows roll down automatically. Some cars require 2 quick presses and a hold, or you may need to enable it in the settings. This feature was originally designed for European markets where people park in direct sunlight for hours. American manufacturers quietly included it, but rarely advertised the capability, assuming drivers would discover it naturally. The steps vary by automaker, but follow a similar pattern. For many cars, it's just holding unlock for a few seconds. But here's the part that makes this a lifesaver. This lets hot air escape quickly, allowing cooler outside air to rush in before you even step inside. When your car hits 130, 170 degrees in direct sunlight, this feature can literally prevent heat-related health risks. And here's the kicker. It's completely free, requires no modifications, and needs no extra equipment. Wait until you hear about this emergency override. Secret number 7. Shift lock override for dead battery. Now imagine this nightmare scenario. Your battery dies while you're stuck in the middle of traffic and you need to move your car out of the way. But here's the catch. You can't shift your automatic transmission into neutral, or can you? Tucked beneath a small plastic cover near your gear shifter is a little-known lifesaver called the emergency shift lock release. Just pop off that cover using your car key or a small flathead screwdriver, press the button underneath, and boom, you can shift without any battery power. This safety feature became mandatory after several highway incidents where dead cars couldn't be moved out of traffic lanes. The mechanism is purely mechanical, so it works even when every electronic system has failed. Depending on your car, it's usually located right next to the shifter, but in some cases, it might be hidden under the shift boot or inside a small hole that requires a key to activate. Here's the truth. This tiny mechanism could be the difference between blocking traffic and getting your car safely out of harm's way. I've seen drivers wait for hours just because they didn't know this existed, while traffic piles up behind them and road rage starts to bubble. Don't be that person. This next mirror trick will change your nighttime driving forever. Secret number 6. Mirror tab stops, headlight glare. If you've driven at night, you've likely felt the annoyance of headlights from a car behind you beaming straight into your eyes through the rearview mirror. The glare isn't just uncomfortable, it reduces visibility and can distract you, raising the risk of an accident. But here's what most drivers don't realize. Their traditional rearview mirror has a simple fix called an anti-glare toggle. With a gentle flick of the small tab under the mirror, it shifts the angle of reflection, scattering the harsh light from headlights so it no longer blinds you. The engineering behind this is brilliantly simple. The mirror has 2 reflecting surfaces at slightly different angles. The day position uses the brighter surface, while the night position uses the dimmer one to reduce glare. That small tab at the bottom adjusts the mirror's angle, So instead of shining bright light directly into your eyes, it reflects it toward the ceiling of your car. Here's the kicker. The view behind remains clear enough to monitor traffic, but it's much gentler on your eyes, making night driving safer and more comfortable. Surprisingly, about 14% of drivers over 65 avoid driving at night altogether because of headlight glare problems, even though this easy fix has been around for decades. This next secret will 100% shock you. Secret number 5. Dashboard warns about icy roads. Did you know your vehicle might already be warning you about icy roads? That tiny snowflake symbol on your dashboard isn't just there for decoration. It's actually a smart temperature sensor designed to alert you when the road might be slippery. Here's the scary part. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, roughly 156,000 crashes happen every year due to icy conditions, many of which could be avoided with better awareness. Some of the latest car models take it even further, switching from yellow to red warning lights as the outside temperature drops to especially dangerous levels. The system monitors outside air temperature and humidity levels, calculating when conditions are ripe for ice formation. It's particularly smart about detecting black ice conditions that are invisible to drivers. And here's where it gets really smart. Advanced vehicles can actually share road condition data with other cars nearby, forming a live safety network. It's like having a team of weather spotters driving ahead of you, sending back real-time updates to help keep everyone on the road safer. Now that's the kind of hidden feature worth keeping an eye on. This next feature could literally save your life in an emergency situation. Secret number 4. Glow-in-the-dark trunk escape handle. It might sound unusual, but this is one of the most critical safety features few notice. Imagine being trapped in your car's trunk, a scenario that seems like something out of a movie, but has happened, especially with kids or unexpected emergencies. But here's what changed everything. Before 2002, dozens of deaths occurred yearly from people trapped in trunks due to suffocation or heat stroke. Since then, US law has required all passenger cars to have an internal trunk escape handle. The glow-in-the-dark material used on these handles can stay illuminated for up to 8 hours after exposure to light. This ensures visibility even in complete darkness, when panic might make it hard to think clearly. This handle is often brightly colored or glow-in-the-dark, making it easy to spot in an emergency. One pull releases the trunk lock, letting anyone inside escape without tools. It's not just a lifesaver for kids who might climb in while playing. It could be a critical exit route in worst-case scenarios. But here's the catch. Many owners never check if their car has this feature or even know where it is. That's a risky choice when this small, low-cost part could mean the difference between life and death. Let's talk about secret storage that thieves would never find. Secret number 3. Compartments hidden under seats. While many drivers complain about limited storage space, they're often overlooking a hidden treasure built right into the car's interior. Many SUVs, minivans, and trucks come with concealed storage compartments under the seats or floor, yet most owners never notice or use them. Car makers have been sneaking in secret storage compartments for years. Brands like Jeep have been hiding these clever spots for over 10 years. The Grand Cherokee includes at least one hidden stash that thieves would never even think to search. The Infiniti G35 tucks away a secret compartment inside the rear armrest, while Volkswagen Golfs have one concealed under the driver's seat. With a quick lift of a seat, a pull on a floor panel, or a tug on a small handle, you'll find a handy space big enough for emergency tools, valuables you want to hide when parking in public, or personal items. Some models even have waterproof compartments, perfect for storing things prone to damage. But here's the kicker. These don't just maximize space, they add safety and peace of mind. Instead of cluttering the trunk or back seats, you can keep everything neatly tucked away. And valuables stay completely out of sight in public parking lots. Some of these hidden compartments are so well camouflaged that even seasoned owners never discover them. This next one might already be protecting you without you even knowing it. Secret number 2. Speed-sensitive volume control. Ever notice your car's music getting louder on the highway but quieter at stoplights? That's not your imagination. It's speed-sensitive volume control at work, and it's one of the smartest features most drivers never realize they have. Here's how it works. As you speed up, road noise from wind, tires, and the engine grows louder, making you want to turn up the volume. But instead of constantly adjusting the radio, this system uses a speed sensor and cabin microphone to measure noise levels automatically. The system learns your listening preferences over time, creating a personalized volume curve that matches your driving habits. Some advanced versions even account for whether windows are up or down, adjusting accordingly. When you accelerate, it automatically boosts the volume to counter the background noise. When you slow down, it lowers the volume, creating a quieter, calmer space without startling you. And here's the safety benefit. You don't have to fiddle with the radio or screen while driving, reducing distractions. But here's the catch. Many owners accidentally turn it off in the settings or never know to enable it. If your car's volume seems to change mysteriously, check for speed volume or SVC in your menu. And finally, the #1 secret that'll make you feel like a genius every single day. Secret number 1, car locks when you walk away. Have you ever walked a few steps from your car, then stopped wondering, did I lock the doors? That moment of doubt often sends you back to press the remote or tug a handle to be sure. But here's what many modern cars can do. Eliminate this worry completely. When the key fob leaves the car's sensor range, the system automatically locks all doors. Some cars let you set a delay, like 30 seconds or a minute, so you have time to grab forgotten items. Certain models even add a beep or light flash to confirm the car is securely locked. The technology uses proximity sensors that constantly monitor the distance between your key fob and the vehicle. Once you cross the preset threshold, the locking sequence engages automatically without any input from you. Enabling this feature usually requires a few steps through your car's settings menu or infotainment system. But here's what makes this a game changer. First, it protects your belongings when you're rushed or carrying bags. Second, it reduces the risk of theft due to forgetting to lock, a common cause of stolen cars or items. Most importantly, it offers peace of mind. You don't need to glance back or press the remote again. And here's the irony. Many owners have this feature, but go years without activating it simply because they haven't explored the settings. Check your manual. This peace of mind might already be waiting for you. How many did you already know? Drop a comment below and let me know which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you from expensive mechanic visits or made you realize your car is way cooler than you thought, hit that subscribe button for more money-saving automotive content that gets straight to the point. Your wallet will thank you. Now, there are more tricks that Mechanicsgate keeps, but can allow you to save hundreds of dollars easily. Kindly click this video, trust me. You'll be amazed at what you find.